I'm sure you should know this book. It's Carlson's Guide to Landscape Painting. It's a book that it's written in the 1920s, 1930s. So it's a little bit older in terms of language. But let me tell you something. It's the Bible in terms of learning how to interpret nature. Now, when I first got that book, I was in art school, and it was like over my head, completely over my head. I had no idea what he was talking about because I hadn't really observed life. I was out in the open like that. I was going to art school and busy making assignments and doing things. And it wasn't 2 years later when I actually went out into the field and really started to look at, that's what he's talking about. I understand that now. That makes perfect sense. Then I went to go back to the book and read it again. And all of a sudden now it's like the veil was lifted and I'm understanding a lot of these concepts. But that book helped me single-handedly learn about nature, the world, about basic design, basic ways of looking at things. And it's just the way people see things. And it's universal. The language of painting light is a universal language. Anywhere on this planet, anybody can understand that. There's no other concept in there. And they feel it. And if you get light to be emotional, everybody understands that. And that's what I try to go for. That's what I'm trying to do. And yes, this is the best one.
That's one of the things, talking about this universal language of art. That's right. What we've seen with just our art community. We have members from over 100 different countries, and they all seem to reference the vision of the landscape.
Oh, sure.
It doesn't matter what country they're from. Okay. We all think as artists, we all think alike about the landscape.
And everybody, artists and non-artists, we all see things the same way. So people will look at it that are totally uneducated to art will get the emotion because that's a real thing. So that's how you communicate. Just being honest with yourself. Don't have to be any tricks. Don't have to be any gimmicks. Just paint it straight and paint it with what you intend it to be. And it'll become something very powerful for the viewer. Carlson's Guide to Landscape Painting.
Here.
A paperback book by Dover. It's really inexpensive. And here it is. There you go. Carlson's Guide to Landscape Painting. I have like 6 of those. And I have, I swear, 2 in my studio, 1 in my office downstairs, 1 next to my bed, and 1 in the living room.
Yeah.
Because it's the kind of book that you just pick up and read, and you get more information every time you read it. I still learn from that book.
Another book that I think is excellent.
Yep.
Is this as well.
Right. Absolutely.
See that?
Yep. Alla Prima 2 by Richard Schmidt, with no doubt.
So I have the original Alla Prima, but they updated it, and I thought, well, I've got to have that too.
You got to have that one too. There you go.
Yeah, he's got between the two. I'm the same way. I got the Carlson's Guide. This is actually my second copy.
Right.
I have 2 copies. One from when I was in art school, and then I got another one.
Yeah.
That was the main thing.
Yeah,
that was
the first one
we had in art school.
Yeah, the first one I got, it was in 1974, my second year in school. And I still treasure that. Absolutely.